shadows hum through the desert, lights barely slicing through the soft rain. Each droplet a jewel against darkness. I sat alone, watching water rivulets draw patterns on the window, mirroring my tangled thoughts. My spirit was heavy, burdened by countless unfulfilled dreams. Within the bus, a mix of old upholstery and earthy rain filled the air. A simple oil lamp swayed gently, its warm glow casting a soft light on scattered passengers. A man ahead cradled a thermos, its spiced tea scent weaving through the air. Sensing my gaze, he turned, meeting my eyes with warmth that pierced through my fog, offering a cup. His gesture was sincere and inviting. The tea's warmth melted the chill in my bones. He leaned closer, eyes full of knowing kindness. Contentment is a rare treasure, he murmured, his voice soothing the raw edges of my heart. I nodded to myself, the weight of discontent pressing heavily. My life felt like a tapestry of unfulfilled dreams, each thread pulling at my heart. The bus jolted and my heart leaped, drumming loudly in my chest. Rain intensified, drumming windows like a persistent reminder of inner turmoil. I closed my eyes, seeking refuge in the heart's silence, hoping for solace amidst the storm. Lord of mercy, I whispered, I'm lost, far from where I thought I'd be. My dreams crumble before my eyes. I pray for guidance and peace in my restless heart. Breathing deeply, quietude wrapped around me. In that instant, a gentle nudge, like a soft whisper came, let my contentment fill you. Stranger's gift, the stranger shifted closer, offering me a weathered book from his backpack. Its leather covers softened by years inside. A verse was underlined, for I have learned in whatever state I am to be content. The words shimmered, illuminating my heart with profound truth. Struck by clarity, warmth spread through my chest. Connection I had not known in years. The stranger bowed his head and I followed, surrendering to the moment. The prayer was simple yet profound, a humble plea for strength to embrace the present. Shepherd of my soul, grant us courage to find contentment and trust in your grace. He prayed, his voice soothing over the bus's hum. His faith was a beacon, lighting the path through my shadows. Confession and courage, buoyed by prayer, unexpected courage rose within. Turning to the stranger, I confessed I chased dreams, neglecting blessings I have. I seek what's next, never living the present. He nodded, understanding, his eyes kind and forgiving, as if he'd witnessed many such struggles Acknowledging is the first step, let his contentment be enough. The journey continued in the farter's silence. The bus is rocking a cradle to newfound resolutions. Rain softened to a melodic patter as we reached our destination. My heart lighter than when the journey began. Holy One, grant us the wisdom to find contentment in our present moments. Let us embrace the blessings before us and trust in your divine plan. Guide us as we learn to rest in your sufficiency. Amen. A whisper in the silence. Cacti, the echoes of night. The cathedral stands as a testament to sacred beauty. A hallowed fortress where the weight of the world seems to dissolve into a holy silence. As the night draws its velvety curtain over the bustling city, I find sanctuary within these timeless walls, their embrace at once grand and intimate. The air is cool, imbued with the earthy scent of stone, and the smoky remnants of incense that linger like ancient prayers. The faint orange glow from the stained glass windows casts long, intricate shadows that dance along the stone floor, painting a picture of silent reverence. Here, in this sacred theater, I am the keeper of echoes, the night shift janitor, armed with nothing but my mop and a heart laden with unspoken prayers. As I begin my nightly ritual, the rhythmic splash of mop water reverberates off the towering pillars, each sound a gentle note in the cathedral's symphony of silence. It's in these moments of quiet labor that I often sense the presence of the Holy One. Yet tonight feels different. A restlessness stirs inside me, a deep longing to discover where I belong, to be seen beyond the brush of bristles and the swish of the mop across the floor. Kneeling before the altar, the cold stone pressing into my knees, I listen to the gentle hum of the organ warming up behind me. A rich, timeless melody, I offer my first prayer. A whisper in the stillness. Lord of mercy, I'm lost in the shadows. Show me where I fit in this grand mosaic of creation. Hear me, O shepherd of my soul, for I am weary of the silence. The prayer is raw, a plea torn from the depths of my solitude. And as it leaves my lips, it hangs in the air, mingling with the dust motes that dance in the dim light. I breathe in the musk of incense, waiting, listening, hoping for any echo of a divine response to resonate in the stillness. As dawn approaches, its light begins to creep through the stained glass, casting vibrant colors across the pews with a pale gold glow. Dawn is a quiet miracle, whispering promises of renewal and hope with each ray of light. Yet, weariness clings to me like a persistent fog. I sit in a pew, head bowed, the organ's deeper notes resonating through my bones, grounding me in the present moment. The need for a deeper release, an act of surrender, overwhelms me. The cathedral, bathed in morning grandeur, bears witness to my faltering faith. Lord Jesus, I surrender. Take this fear, this doubt, mold me anew. I long for the courage to step beyond my shadows. In that moment, a gentle nudge like a breeze whispering through the high ceilings stirs something within me. There's no thunderous revelation, no angelic chorus, just a quiet assurance that I am seen, known, loved. It's as if the Holy One is gently whispering, "Be still and know that I am God." This prayer, this surrender becomes my turning point. That day, I find the courage to speak to Father Michael about my yearning. His eyes soften with understanding as he offers me a place in the community choir. It's a chance to lift my voice in worship, allowing my soul to sing in the language of angels, each note a step towards healing. With each dawn, I embrace the cathedral not as a silent keeper, but as an active participant. My voice, once timid and unsure, now blends with others, rising like incense towards the heavens. Each note a testament to newfound hope, a shared melody reaching upward. The air is crisp, filled with the vibrant harmony of voices united in praise, each a thread in the tapestry of our shared faith. I see how faith grows in waiting, in the spaces between words and actions. My prayers, once filled with desperation, now overflow with gratitude. This community becomes a tapestry, each thread unique yet part of a larger divine design woven by the master weaver. As weeks turn to months, my heart finds its rhythm in this sacred space. A cadence of belonging, the stone that once felt cold and distant now hums with warmth, with the presence of those joined in prayer and song. On a morning like any other, the sunlight dances through the windows, illuminating the path ahead, each step guided by grace. Father Michael approaches, his smile a beacon of welcome, extending an invitation to assist in organizing outreach events. It's a tangible expression of belonging, a chance to extend the grace I've found to others, seeking solace and community, each action a prayer in motion, a hymn of service. You who hear the echoes of the heart, I thank you for your gentle whispers in the silence. Guide me as I seek to follow you. Faith ever growing, even alive. The echo of silence, night cloaked the city, pierced only by faint streetlights and car headlights. The sky was a swirling tapestry, fringed softly by distant neon glows. Rain tapped against the ER windows, a persistent heavenly soliloquy. Inside I sat at the reception desk, bleary-eyed amidst ringing phones and the aroma of weak coffee, mixed with antiseptic fluorescent lights flickered overhead, casting a pallid glow over huddled figures in the waiting room. A modern sanctum of healing, time stretched, woven with human fragility and whispered prayers. Names scrolled on my screen, each a silent testament to life's relentless trials. Gazing at the list of the afflicted, I whispered, Lord of mercy, help me remember them as you do. My fingers traced my coffee cup, a humble vessel, a reminder of my fragility. Amidst the chaos I closed my eyes, seeking God's still small voice. In the storm the noise dimmed, and I focused on the quiet sanctuary within my soul, hoping to tether my spirit to His divine calm. Time seemed to pause, the murmurs faded, leaving only my heartbeat, attuned to its creator. A distraught mother approached, eyes wide with fear and desperation, clutching a small worn-out teddy bear. Please, my son, he's so young, she cried, her voice quivering as lights flickered overhead, casting a gentle glow. My heart ached with her distress, feeling her anguish as my own. Seeking a quiet corner, I knelt, the linoleum cool beneath my knees, as my spirit reached upward. Shepherd of my soul, I prayed, guide me to comfort her in this storm. I lingered, straining to catch a whisper of His wisdom amidst chaos. Each breath was a step deeper into His presence, a subtle peace washing over me. The whisper, be there, be still. Tranquility settled my spirit, guiding my next steps. Receiving His guidance, I returned to the mother, offering comfort, her face etched with worry. Exhaustion betraying her strength, I gestured for her to sit, to breathe in calm. Rain outside seemed lighter now, a cleansing lullaby, droplets refracting light into delicate prisms. She took my hand, tension easing as she found solace. Our silent connection bridging worlds, her fear softened eyes acknowledge His presence in our encounter. Thank you, she murmured, her eyes meeting mine. With profound gratitude I nodded, understanding His use of my hands and voice. As His grace manifesting in simple presence, we sat briefly, silence filled with understanding, peace whispering of things beyond. Surrender and renewing. Night deepened, crises memories continued, a testament to human resilience and divine patience. Fatigue pressed like a relentless tide, yet in surrender I whispered, Holy One, grant me strength to see each face as you do, to serve with your compassion. The prayer bridged my weariness with his boundless love. The air felt charged with sacred energy, reminding me I walk not alone. A renewal stirred within, affirmation that my labors weren't unseen. Heart attuned to his presence, I moved with renewed grace, attending each task not as a burden, but a calling. Rain ceased, leaving a crisp calm, the air heavy with a new dawn's promise. Stillness held quiet beauty, a sacred pause, a reminder of his promise to make all things new. Holy One, in the stillness of this night, guide my heart to remember those in need. Let your mercy flow through my hands, and your peace rest upon weary souls. Grant us strength, Lord, as we walk through the shadows. Amen. Ragtime morning on the mountain, the morning air crisp and invigorating embraced me as I navigated the winding mountain road. The dawn's light spilled over the horizon, painting the sky with hues of pink and gold, igniting the world with divine possibilities. Below, the valleys lay cloaked in a soft mist, as if nature itself whispered an invitation for reflection. The gentle breeze carried the rich scent of pine and earth, stirring deep within me memories of simpler days, days untouched by the current strain between my father and me. Our conversations had dwindled to silence, an unspoken void, vast and daunting, reminiscence of the valley stretching below me. We shared blood, yes, but laughter and memories eluded us, leaving no bridge to span the chasm. At the summit I stepped from the car, feeling the cool air nip at my cheeks, each breath visible as small clouds in the cold morning. This mountain, sacred and timeless, was my sanctuary, my hallowed ground, where I could feel the closeness of the divine. Kneeling on the damp earth, the stones pressing into my skin, Like a gentle reminder of the world's solidity, I lifted my eyes to the expansive heavens, a canvas ready to receive my praise. Lord of mercy, I whispered, my voice fragile yet sincere, trembling like a leaf in the breeze. I am lost and unsure, help me find the way back to Him, to my Father, and to you. The world hushed around me, a sacred silence enveloping the mountainside. Only the rustling leaves and a distant bird call punctuated the stillness. In that serene moment, a profound peace descended upon me, an unseen hand gently lifting the weight from my heart, as if the Lord Himself was stitching my soul back together with threads of grace. The unsent battle, the evening sun streamed through the windows, casting warm orange patterns across the floor, painting my world in a soft, forgiving light. I sat at my desk, staring at a letter I had written months ago, but had never found the courage to send. It was addressed to my father, raw, honest plea for understanding and forgiveness, filled with hope but shadowed by fear. I had rewritten it countless times, each version more tentative than the last, each testament to my deep-seated fear of rejection. Yet in the stillness that followed my prayer on the mountain, an inexplicable divine nudge stirred within me, compelling me to act. I picked up a pen with newfound resolve and added one final line: I miss you, and I hope you can find it in your heart to miss me too. The call in the night. That night I lay in bed, listening to the soft patter of rain against the windows, a soothing rhythm that matched the heartbeat of the world, with the letter beside me like a silent companion offering encouragement. I picked up the phone, my hand trembled slightly as I dialed his number. Each ring resounded within my heart, the sound both familiar and foreign. Hello, my father's voice, gruff yet achingly familiar, bridged the chasm of time and distance that had grown between us. Dad, I said, my voice tentative, a gentle probe into the waters of a long-held silence. It's me. The silence stretched between us like a taut wire, threatening to snap under the weight of unspoken words. But then his voice broke through, softer now, bearing years of unacknowledged burdens, yet lightened by an unexpected hope. I've been waiting for this call. At that moment, the fears that had held me captive began to dissolve, falling away like leaves in autumn. God had been here, guiding me quietly, planting seeds of reconciliation in our hearts. A new beginning, its gentle rhythm on the roof. I turned inward once more, praying for the courage needed for the journey ahead. Holy One, thank you for this night and the chance to reconnect. Guide us as we mend what was.
Bread of heaven. The early hours. As dawn blushed the horizon with a tender palette of pinks and oranges, Marco entered the old bakery with quiet reverence, preserving the peacefulness of the sleeping world beyond the bakery. Nestled within the heart of a bustling neighborhood, held a sacred stillness, poised for the day ahead. Marco, a recent immigrant, carried dreams as fragile as the morning light and uncertainties as vast as the sky. Yet in these early hours, he found solace flower danced like sacred snowflakes in the gentle light filtering through the window panes. And Marco, with hopes and fears threaded into every fiber of his being, sought refuge in his work, quietly praying,
Lord of mercy, bless these hands, guide me today. He kneaded the dough, the rhythm of silent communion with God, a tactile hymn of faith.
As the sun rose further, casting a warm glow upon the streets, his mind drifted to his rival Thomas, whose low prices and aggressive marketing were drawing customers away. Worry crept in, unwelcome, threatening the fragile tranquility he worked so hard to maintain. Overwhelmed by uncertainty, Marco paused, his hands resting on the smooth, forgiving surface of the dough. He shut his eyes, surrendering to the need for divine intervention. In the quiet breath of the morning, he sought refuge in prayer. Shepherd of my soul, I am lost. Show me the way, he implored, pouring his fears and yearnings into the silence that cradled his words. Rain began to trace lines down the windows, each droplet a gentle reminder of God's unyielding presence. A cleansing wave to wash over his troubled heart. There was no thunderous revelation, no grand vision to guide his path, just a quiet nudge of peace urging him back to his work. Free from resentment, the promise of serenity in each fold of the dough. The gentle nudge. The bakery soon hummed with activity. The warm, yeasty aroma of bread baking enveloping the space like a comforting embrace. Yet Marco's thoughts lingered on the omnipresent competition, drawing him away from the joy of his craft. Seeking solace once more, he closed his eyes, listening for the faint whisper of the Lord's wisdom, waiting with an open heart. A quiet whisper settled over him, reminding him of kindness and encouraging him to reach beyond securities, to find strength in unity rather than division. With the rain's soft rhythm against the windows, Marco felt the divine nudge, gentle yet persistent, guiding him towards compassion. Selecting a warm loaf from the cooling rack, he packed it carefully, a decision aligning with his heart's rhythm, his soul's quiet melody.
Sharing the bread, soon Marco stood outside Thomas' bakery. The city shimmering Each raindrop testified to faith, each sunbeam a balm to wounds long held. Hesitating pride clinging to him with stubborn fingers, the prayer echoed within, urging him forward. Thomas answered the door, surprise marking his features, curiosity flickering in his eyes.
We may be competitors, but we are also neighbors, Marco said, extending the loaf with a steady hand. May this bread bless you, as God has blessed me. Thomas, struck by the gesture, accepted it with a tentative smile, an act transcending words, dissolving tensions, revealing divine grace in human exchange, bridging the gap between rivalry and neighborly love. A new dawn away, the rivalry's burden lifted, the air crisp with the promise of new beginnings. In his heart's quiet space, he grasped that true victory lay not in competition, but in compassion, a truth that unfolded when attuned to God's gentle nudges, whispered within the rain, revealed in shared loaves of bread.
Holy One who whispers in the rain and meets us in our need, give us ears to hear your gentle call. May our hands always seek to bless, and our hearts remain open to your divine guidance. Lead us on paths of peace and love, in every act of kindness. Let us find your presence. Amen. Breath of heaven. Acti, shadows of doubt. The seminary corridors felt like rivers of silence, stretching into eternity with a hushed reverence. The thick tapestries absorbing my footfalls, as though the very walls conspired to keep my presence a secret. Dust motes swirled in the last light of the setting sun, casting long shadows through stained glass windows, turning the hallway into a kaleidoscope of vivid orange and deep blues. My heart felt like a tangled mess, akin to the trees outside, whipped by a restless wind. Doubts crowded my mind, their presence insistent and unyielding, as if the very air I breathed was tainted with uncertainty. Father Michael, the old priest, sat in calm repose on the chapel's oak bench, his eyes half open. The very picture of serene contemplation, his presence was as familiar and enduring as the flickering lamp above the tabernacle, a steady flame, barely wavering, yet undeniably alive. Father, I called softly, uncertain if my voice was a disruption or a plea. He opened his eyes, but remained silent, inviting me to speak or to fall into the silence with him. His calm demeanor unspoken assurance that this sacred space held room for both. I slumped beside him, the weight of my doubts pressing heavily on my shoulders. Does God really hear us? Or am I just talking into the wind? He lifted a wrinkled hand, more eloquent in its silence than any words could ever be, a gentle invitation to explore the deeper questions of the soul. The chapel's air was thick with an ancient reverence, and I felt the weight of it settling around me. I closed my eyes, willing myself to pray, but the words tangled like fish in a net, elusive and slippery in the face of my uncertainties. Later, alone in my room, the familiar surroundings offered little comfort. I fell to my knees, feeling the cool touch of the wooden floor through the thin fabric of my trousers. The shadows crept in even here, though the pale glow from the window stretched across the floor like a gentle reminder of day. A crisis loomed, my heart heavy with unanswered questions. With hands folded tightly in an almost desperate clasp, I sought solace in the act of prayer. Lord of mercy, I whispered, my voice a mere breath in the quiet room. If you are truly there, hear my cry, I'm drowning in doubt. Show me that my prayers are more than empty echoes. I remained still, listening, the silence a thick, expectant blanket. The world outside fell away, leaving just my breathing and the faint rustle of trees beyond the window. For the first time, it felt less like a ritual and more a raw, unguarded plea, a begging for an answer, for a sign that I was heard. The next evening, drawn by an inexplicable pull, I returned to the chapel. I sat, my focus drawn to the lamp's small flame. Father Michael was there as always, his silhouette serene against the gathering dusk, offering a quiet companionship that asked for nothing in return. This time I sought no words from him. Instead, I settled silently at the altar's foot, letting my breathing match the rhythm of my heart. As I watched the flame, its steady flicker whispered to my spirit, let prayer be your breathing. A thought intruded, soft as a dawn breeze. It wasn't an audible voice, but a whisper in my soul, an echo of the divine that stirred something deep within. I closed my eyes, surrendering to the gentle urging, shepherd of my soul. I prayed, the words unhurried, each syllable a step in faith. Guide me not just in sound, but in silence. Teach me to listen. An unexpected peace washed over me, gentle yet profound, as if the air itself had cleared. When I opened my eyes, the chapel seemed different, more alive, more sacred. Every shadow and beam of light a testament to the presence I had longed to feel. As if my own eyes had finally seen it, for the sanctuary it truly was. The turning prayer. Kneeling, I unclenched my hands, releasing the tension I'd carried for far too long. This prayer came from the heart. Holy One, take my uncertainties, I surrender them. Fill me with courage to walk where your light leads. A warmth spread within, a gentle flame inside, mirrored by the lamp above, offering a silent promise of divine companionship. Rising, I felt lighter. Breathe your spirit into my standing in the soft rain, cacti showers of need. The night wraps the city in a soft, steady rain. The streets glistening like a celestial dance. My footsteps sync with the rain's melody as I head to the shelter where I volunteer. The biting December cold seeps through my thin shoes, a reminder of warmth's fragility. Entering the shelter, the familiar scent of stale coffee and hope embraces me. Amidst this warmth, a crisis brews. Mary, we're missing a blanket. Mrs. Jenkins informs me her words mirror the biting cold outside. One missing blanket in such harsh weather spells suffering. A prayer of distress. I retreat to a quiet back room, escaping the shelter's noise. Kneeling, I clasp my hands, whispering silent prayers that fill the chilly air. Lord of mercy, I murmur, someone needs that blanket tonight. Please guide me in the silence. Clarity dawns, whispering possibility. Then a blanket, warmth beyond fabric's embrace, a flicker in the shadows of my heart, the gift of warmth. Back in the main room, a young man by the door catches my eye. His worn sneakers soak in the rainwater, his eyes heavy with untold stories. Empathy stirs within me, a realization. The shoes I sit beside him, offering a tentative smile. What's your name? I ask Eli. He replies, his voice carrying quiet strength. I whisper a silent prayer for courage. Then I slowly remove my shoes, offering them to him. These might be warmer, I say, breaking the sacred silence. My gesture, a bridge of hope. The grace of giving. Eli's eyes widen, disbelief mingling with gratitude. You sure? He asks, a smile breaking dawn on his face. I nod. The tiles cool beneath my bare feet, yet warmed by something profound, a spiritual warmth. This act of grace ripples across the room, igniting kindness and hope in others' eyes. As he thanks me. I sense God's guidance beyond comfort, where truth meets compassion. This is the mercy I prayed for, standing with grace, finding strength in vulnerability, courage in compassion. Holy One, you turn the coldest nights into sacred moments of grace. Guide us to act with love, to give beyond measure, and to trust in your unfailing wisdom. Let our hearts remain open to your whispers of compassion, so that we might become vessels of your endless love.
holding the banner high. Cacti, night of vigil. The dim hallway of St. Joseph's Hospital lay silent under the midnight rain, almost as if the elements stood vigil with us through the stormy night. I sat on a cold bench beneath flickering lights, my weary eyes fixed on the faint reflection in the hospital's glass door. In my hands, I cradled my grandmother's scarf, its fabric worn and soft, a tangible reminder of her lifetime of prayers. The sharp antiseptic scent mingled with the musky aroma of rain-soaked earth, drifting. Holding the banner high. Cacti, night of vigil. The dim hallway of St. Joseph's Hospital lay silent under the midnight rain, almost as if the elements stood vigil with us through the stormy night. I sat on a cold bench beneath flickering lights, my weary eyes fixed on the faint reflection in the hospital's glass door. In my hands, I cradled my grandmother's scarf, its fabric worn and soft, a tangible reminder of her lifetime of prayers. The sharp antiseptic scent mingled with the musky aroma of rain-soaked earth, drifting in each time the automatic doors sighed open, a breath of the outside world. John, my brother, lay in a room down the corridor, surrounded by the steady hum of machines that sang a mechanical lullaby, an eerie fusion of hope and fear. The faint beeping from his room echoed through the halls, a somber counterpoint to the rhythmic drumming of rain against the windows. In solitude, the weight of helplessness bore down on me. Bowing my head, I let a prayer rise from my soul for the first time in years. Tentative, fragile offering. Lord of mercy, I whispered my voice as tremulous as raindrops against glass. Please, we need you to hold the banner high. Passing nurse paused, her serene face momentarily illuminated by the overhead light, offering a smile that dispersed the shadows gathering in my heart. Her presence was like a gentle reminder from God, even amidst fear and uncertainty. I was seen, and so was John. Axfers in the rain. As the night deepened, the scarf in my hands anchored my dwindling faith. Its familiar weave was a tether to sanity amidst a tide of emotions. My mind wandered into shadows, haunted by my strange relationship with John. Years of silence and misunderstanding loomed like specters' childhood memories. Once vibrant, blurred at the edges, mingling with the encroaching darkness. The nurse returned, her presence gentle against the hospital's muted chaos. Her comforting nod offered more solace than words ever could. Silence filled the space between us, sacred and still, an unspoken prayer. Sometimes, she said softly, eyes on the raindrops' eternal dance against the window. We just need to listen. Her words planted seeds in my heart, closing my eyes. I let the rain echo a melody of reconciliation, its rhythmic whispers weaving stories of forgiveness in that moment. I realized it was my pride that had built a wall between John and me. The Lord of Mercy whispered through the quiet, urging me to let go of the past. With a resolve I hadn't felt in years, I reached for my phone, fingers trembling like leaves in the wind. Each digit pressed felt like an unspoken apology, a step towards healing. As I dialed John's number, I sank into a prayer deeper than words. Holy One, help me find the courage to speak.
The weight of words.
The phone crackled with static, a prelude to John's voice, weak yet unmistakable, filling the void between us. Though half-conscious, I poured forth words long trapped inside me, flowing freely like the rain outside. John, I said, my voice barely more than a breath. I've held grudges too long. You mean everything to me, I'm sorry.
Silence followed, save for the rain's gentle rhythm. It felt as if heaven itself paused. Breath held, awaiting graces unfolding. My heart synced with the distant hum of machines, a silent prayer wrapped in solitude. Then, in a whisper, he replied, I've missed you, brother.
Something broke free within me. Tears mixed with rain on my cheeks, and I felt the Holy One's presence, warming the cool night air. The transformation was subtle but profound, a release from chains I'd wound around my heart, a renewal of a bond once thought lost. Dawn's first light. As dawn edged closer, the hallway began to stir to life. Nurses moved with quiet efficiency, life creeping back into sterilized corridors, like dawn slowly unraveling the night. The rain ceased, leaving the world outside clean and glistening, a newfound clarity in its wake. Later I sat with John, the room softly illuminated by dawn's first light, its golden hues painting the sterile walls with hopeful warmth. His breath was steady, a rhythm that nourished the seeds of hope sown through our night of prayer. I held his hand, the warmth a reminder of the love that had for a night held the banner high for us both. The nurse from the night vigil entered, her face bright with new light. She nodded as if witnessing a miracle woven from prayer and quiet surrender. My heart swelled with gratitude, for this house of healing had become a chapel of reconciliation, a testament to faith and love.
Holy One, shepherd of my soul, guide us through the shadows. Let your mercy be the banner we hold high, in peace and reconciliation. Transform our hearts and let love prevail.
Guided by the star above. Act I, a night at the shelter. I stand in the dim glow of the shelter's lobby, where a single lamp casts shadows that dance across the walls like fleeting phantoms. The rains tap softly on the window, a gentle chorus that resonates with the quiet murmurs of those seeking refuge within. Each droplet seems to echo the heartbeats of the souls gathered here, weary travelers on life's unpaved roads. It's my third night volunteering, and though exhaustion nips at my edges, a deeper fatigue weighs on my spirit, a fatigue of the heart, burdened by the stories etched into the lines of these faces. Each face is a testament to the endurance of the human soul, chronicles of battles fought and survived. As I distribute blankets, the warmth they offer seems minuscule against the vast cold that clings stubbornly outside, wrapping the world in its harsh embrace. But tonight, a single blanket is missing. One less than needed. I watch as an elderly man, his eyes weary yet kind, yet alive with a flicker of resilient light, lies down on the hard floor without complaint, clutching his worn coat tightly around him like a fragile shield. My heart clenches, a knot of helplessness tightening with each beat. It twines itself around my silent prayers, prayers sent heavenward with the weight of urgency. I slip to the back room, seeking solace in the quiet embrace of solitude. Lord of mercy, I whisper, resting my palms on the cool, solid surface of the wooden table before me, grounding me in this small sanctuary. Guide me. I don't know how to help when I have so little to give. My words float upwards like whispers on the wind, seeking the ears of the divine, hoping to be caught and answered with the gentle breath of inspiration. The rain continues its soft symphony as I return to the main hall, my footsteps almost drowned in its melody, blending into the night's gentle hymn. In my pocket, my fingers find an old key, a trinket from a time when I believed it opened the door to anywhere, a relic of youthful dreams not yet faded, but tucked away for safekeeping. I toy with it absent-mindedly, a physical reminder of paths not taken, of doors still waiting to be opened. A thought flickers, soft as the starlight obscured by clouds, and I sense the gentle nudge of God's guidance. It speaks without words, urging me to shift my focus from what is lacking to the warmth I can offer in its stead. I approach the elderly man, his frail body curled into itself like a leaf in autumn's grip. Against the unforgiving cold with a silent prayer, I kneel beside him, the floor cold but my heart warm with a newfound resolve. "Sir," I whisper, slipping off my sturdy shoes, worn yet warm. "May these keep your feet warm tonight." His eyes widen, gratitude painting his features with a light that seems to transcend the shadows, as if a small star has burst into being within him. "Thank you," he breathes, clutching the shoes as if they were a gift from God himself, his voice a tremor of grace received. Prayer of surrender. Back in the solitude of the rear corridor, I sink to my knees, the rhythm of the rain now a part of my own breath, a heartbeat of the world around me. Holy One, I pray, my voice a thread weaving between the patter of the rain. Forgive my blindness to your abundance. Show me how to see beyond what's missing and act on what I can give. The air around me feels fuller, as though unseen hands have lifted the heaviness from my shoulders, the burden of inadequacy unraveling into threads of possibility. In this surrender, I find freedom, a liberation from the confines of my perceived inadequacy, a door opening within. Dawn of a new path. As the night deepens, I find myself stepping outside, into the embrace of the rain. Each droplet is a reminder of grace, soft yet persistent, a baptism of renewal as it grazes my skin. My steps are lighter now, a new path illuminated not by a physical star, but by the spark of a renewed heart within me. I watch as the rain creates ripples on the puddles by the curb, circles spreading wide, ripples like the small acts of kindness we sow, reaching further than we can see. The elderly man's smile follows me as I leave the shelter behind, and I realize that in giving, I have received God's touches in every small gesture, every shared moment of warmth, every step we take guided by the light above, a light that shines not from the heavens, but from the love kindled in the heart. Shepherd of my soul, in my weakness you show strength. Guide my hands and heart to serve with wisdom and grace. May your love illuminate my path like the stars on high. Teach me to walk in your light now and always. Amen. Hands that heal. Cracked earth.
Cracked earth. Dawn emerged over Jericho's farm, painting the horizon a soft, pale gold. The winter air clung to the cracked soil, a stark testament to the relentless drought that gripped the land Jericho. His face lined with the years of sunlit toil and worry, stood at the edge of his field. The land lay silent and barren, begging the heavens for the mercy of rain. His steps were slow, each one weighted by the burden of unyielding soil beneath his feet and his hand. He held a leather-bound book, a cherished inheritance from his father, its pages filled with scripture and personal prayers, aged and worn by countless readings. Setting a lantern beside him, Jericho knelt, the flickering light casting dancing shadows over his despair.
Lord of mercy, he whispered, his voice frail as the wind sweeping over the barren earth. Hear my cry, the soil is dying. Send your rain and let this land heal. I am weary.
Tears mingled with the dust beneath him, a silent plea for divine intervention, for the touch of providence in the parched land. As Jericho rested his forehead against the cold ground, the cicada's call rose with the dawning day, a whisper of seasons yet to come. He listened intently, hopeful for an answer, for the faintest trace of the shepherd's voice amid the resounding silence. Days passed, each one marked by the unchanging blue of the sky and a chill that seemed to seep into the corners of hope. The lantern, a constant companion, flickered every night, its light spilling onto the prayer room walls, casting an aura of quiet contemplation. Jericho sought solace in his words to God, each prayer a tether to the divine, a whisper into the vast silence. Yet the silence seemed to mock his fervent prayers. He paced the wooden floors, wrestling with his growing doubt. Lord, have I not been faithful? He asked one cold night, staring into the lantern's glow, the flames dance echoing his turmoil. The quiet offered no answers, but held a tender invitation to surrender, to trust without the assurance of the visible.
Jericho closed his eyes, his hands clasped together like a drowning man holding on to the last vestige of hope. Forgive my impatience, Holy One, grant me grace to wait. Teach me to be your hand that heal amidst the drought.
That night, beyond the reach of sight, Jericho felt a gentle nudge, an unseen hand resting on his shoulder. Warmth spread through him, accompanied by a whisper that seemed to resonate from the depths of his being. Tend the land with love, even when it yields not. The first rain. Dawn arrived with the promise of change. Jericho awoke with a heart resolved and renewed. The air itself hinted at transformation. Though the clouds still lingered stubbornly, he worked the fields with tender care. Each turn of the soil an act of faith, each seed planted a silent prayer for the harvest that lay in the unseen future. Weeks passed, and the lantern now stood vigil by the window, a symbol of hope watching over his labor. Perseverance grew within him, nurtured even when transformation seemed a distant vision. Yet Jericho's heart beat with faith, echoing the promise of resurrection. One morning, the sky opened with unexpected grace. A solitary droplet fell on Jericho's hand. He paused, poised between disbelief and renewed hope, as more raindrops began to kiss the earth. The parched ground drank deeply, a testament to faith restored and prayers answered.
Jericho stood amongst the raindrops, his hands outstretched, eyes closed in the gentle onslaught. This was not merely an answer to his prayers, it was transformation. His very heart reshaped by the touch of the divine. His resolve to be hands that heal rippled outward, imbuing each gesture with a newfound purpose and vitality.
He understood now the shepherd's whisper. To be a bearer of blessings, even in the waiting, is to trust the soil cradling dormant seeds, just as God cradles each soul with unwavering love and intention.
Holy shepherd, in your hands all things grow. Teach us patience through barren times, and grace to nurture life and love. May we reflect your healing touch, guide us to be your hands in this world. Amen.
Guidance. Acti, the chaos of need. The emergency room buzzed with urgent chaos. Phones shrilled like alarms. Nurses darted purposely. An antiseptic mingled with the tension hanging in the air. Fluorescent lights cast a harsh glare on exhausted faces, the linoleum floor echoing their hurried steps. I stood amid the storm, an unseen guardian as the ER receptionist, my hand grasping a cup of tepid coffee that offered little comfort. Each name on my list was a life in limbo, every whispered plea a fragile hope. Wrestling with my faith amidst this maelstrom, I inwardly bowed my head. Lord of mercy, my heart prayed, grant me strength to see them as you do, to remember these names as your own. In response, I felt a gentle stirring, like a flicker of light at the edge of my vision, a divine presence urging me to see beyond the chaos. It wasn't mere intuition, it was a nudge to grasp the deeper significance of each story unfolding here. The night was deep when a man staggered in, clutching his chest, terror etched into his features, as staff hurried him past me. His wife approached the desk, desperation in her eyes, her voice cracking as she pleaded, "Please remember him, Tom Grant." Her words mirrored my own helplessness, the weight of every name pressing upon me. I retreated to a quiet corner, whispering a fervent prayer. "Holy One, help me care for each thread in this tangled web of lives, to follow your light, not my fear." Warmth surged through me, more comforting than any coffee, a guiding flame in a labyrinth of shadows, a divine hand on my shoulder, reminding me I was not alone. Surrender to the flame. Hours passed, heavy with urgency, yet the divine ember within me remained, transforming the list before me. No longer mere names, they became stories, each thread woven with care and soul. Like Tom Grant, these names were echoes of humanity reaching for hope. I spoke quietly with those waiting, offering shared human moments, reflections of God's enduring presence. Their eyes sought reassurance, an unyielding light amidst the vast night. As dawn broke, Tom's wife returned, gratitude softening her eyes. "He's stable now," she whispered, the words miraculous to her ears and mine. A gentle affirmation reassured me. The path I followed was lit by compassion and faith, illuminated by a light beyond my own. The light that heals as the night's work concluded. I leaned back, the list a testament to cries heard by God. In the faces and stories I glimpsed divine love, a tapestry beyond my understanding. The waiting room, once chaotic, now a quiet cradle of peace. Long after the phone silenced and footsteps faded, the light of that inner flame persisted, a testament to the pillar of fire leading through the darkest nights. It reminded me of his constant presence, an unyielding promise of hope amidst uncertainty. Lord of all names, grant me the grace to see through your eyes, to serve with love and humility, and to follow your guiding flame through every shadow, held by your steadfast hand. Amen. blanket of grace. Acti, the quiet whispers. The chill of the night clung to the city streets, weaving through the narrow alleys and brushing past the window panes of the small homes etched with frost. As I step through the shelter's creaking wooden doors, the crisp air left a fleeting touch on my skin, turning my breath into delicate plumes. Beneath the dim street lamps glow, inside the shelter was more than a refuge. It was a beacon of warmth and light, spilling over from the windowsills like a comforting embrace. The earthy aroma of stew mingled with whispered conversations, creating a gentle hum that filled the room. My lantern flickered softly, its amber glow embracing the tin pots and weary faces like an old friend. Tonight the air carried a heavy silence, a palpable yearning for God's grace that hung over the huddled masses, seeking respite from the biting winter cold. My heart sank as I noticed a missing blanket, a silent accusation wrapped in absence, a need yet unmet. Seeking solace, I withdrew to a quiet corner, the worn patch of carpet beneath my knees, a sanctuary of its own. Kneeling in reverence, I breathed a prayer. Lord of mercy, my words a whispered plea beneath the shelter's hum. Provide for those without, guide my hands to serve tonight. My voice, though soft, resonated with the quiet conviction of a seeking heart. As my prayer echoed through the stillness, a subtle warmth seemed to seep into the room, a gentle embrace of hope that felt as tangible as the light streaming through the windows. Determined I rose to serve, letting gratitude fill the spaces where lack once lingered. As night thickened its hold, the shelter transformed into a symphony of simple kindness. Tasks flowed seamlessly like a well-rehearsed liturgy of compassion. I moved among the guests, serving bowls of steaming soup, allowing smiles to bridge the gaps where words failed. A dance of small miracles in every shared glance and gentle touch. Yet the absence of the blanket gnawed at my consciousness, a quiet lament woven into the backdrop of the night. The sight of a young mother caught my attention. Her child cradled close against the cold, her gratitude was present in every nod. Her shivering form a silent petition for grace. God, how can I fill this void? My heart turned prayerful, sending a silent plea upward, trusting in the divine to weave a solution from the threads of our need. As if in answer, Mr. Jenkins approached. His presence as reassuring as the steady tick of time. His gaze dropped to my feet, and understanding unfurled between us. A humble offering might bridge the gap left
by the missing blanket. My shoes, sturdy and warm, could serve where they were most needed. A fleeting hesitation fluttered through me, a momentary resistance that died away upon the recollection of Psalm 23. Its familiar words guiding my wandering thoughts back to a place of trust and surrender. I knelt again, my surrender now silent. Heavy with the weight of hope, shepherd of my soul, grant me courage. Walking without shoes, with fingers fumbling in the dim light, I untied my shoes, a small act of surrender, offering warmth to bare feet in need, placing them beside the mother and her child, her eyes widened in astonished gratitude, a gift unanticipated, a blessing unspoken. Her whispered thank you stirred a warmth within me, deeper than any garment could provide. Barefoot, each step on the cold floor was sharp, yet every contact sacred, a reminder of Christ's path, forsaking comfort for the sake of love. The chill of the night air no longer bit as I stepped outside, as if even the winds had been tamed by unseen hands. The first rays of dawn began to tease the horizon, painting the sky with hues born of hope, etching grace across the heavens. I paused, listening to the quiet whispers that guided my soul, as tender as a mother's embrace, as constant as the dawn. In the shelter of neon and rain, cacti, whispers in the rain. Rain drums a relentless melody, casting shimmering reflections on the city streets. Beneath flickering neon lights, I stand at a bus stop, a lone figure against the cacophony of the night. The word open blinks defiantly through the downpour. A beacon amidst the gray, I watch the rain slide down windows, recalling an old psalm, a memory wrapped in childhood prayers. Clasping my hands, I feel the chill seep through my skin. Droplets cling to my lashes as I turn inward, seeking solace. Lord of mercy, hear me, I whisper, my voice a fragile thread amidst the storm. Life's unexpected turns have led me to this moment of uncertainty. Each step like treading through doubt's riptide. Guide me through this storm, I plead, longing for his guidance. Clinging to the belief he listens amidst chaos. Echoes of salvation. Rain lightens as dawn approaches, hues of gold painting the sky. A sliver of hope peeks through boarding the bus. I find myself cocooned among strangers. Shadows dance as streetlights pass. Faces lost in early musings against the window's cool glass. The city's pulse thrums around me. A gentle nudge, a quiet voice in my soul. We stop near an old tenement,
its cracked facade a mirror to my weary heart, drawn by an unseen force. I step off, feeling guided by sacred hands, pausing at a worn stairwell. I kneel, stone biting my knees, as grounding as my prayer. Shepherd of my soul, I begin, voice trembling amidst the waking city. I have strayed, lost amidst fears. Here, I surrender. Forgive me, O Lord. My prayer rises, a blossom reaching for sun. Releasing long-held burdens, I sense warmth stirring within. A whisper of life in my soul's stillness. With resolve, I ascend the creaking stairwell. Wood groaning with each step, I knock on a weathered door. Heart pounding with anticipation, familiar faces greet me. Family estranged by misunderstanding and pride. In the morning light, words flow like a stream, washing over past hurts. In this sacred space, I feel God's presence, His assurance knitting our hearts. Awkward silences yield to laughter through tears. Forgiveness blooms, delicate yet resilient. The lost are found, love mending life's tapestry with threads of past and hope, a testament to redemption. Oh Lord of mercy, thank you for guiding me through the storm. In your light, I have found my way back, forgiven and renewed. May your grace continue to lead me wherever my path may go. Teach me to trust in your wisdom, to walk in the footsteps